What's up, Internet? It has been a little while since we've done one of these, which is kind of depressing, seeing as of like last August, I bought 3 Saturn games that have just been sitting on a pile next to my like recording devices I bought specifically for this segment. But I went out and I bought a couple Super Nintendo games because someone was selling them super cheap, and there's something I want to do with one of them. That'll be a video in the future, but I picked up this one, Super Widget, and as you can see through the preview screen, I've actually started this before. It was literally just to see if it would run. The Super Nintendo slot on my Retron has been a little bit funny for the past couple days, which in my experience means the whole thing's on its way out. Hence why I've gone through 3 of these giant expensive pieces of crap. I do have an alternative coming in the future. That'll be fun to explore. But this is Super Widget. I don't know like anything about it, but I noticed it had the Atlas logo on it. And that normally says it's gonna be like rare and expensive. I mean, hell, that's why I can't get the #1 most wanted Super Nintendo game for me right now, which is Run Saver. It's an Atlas game, it's expensive and hard to find. But the thing that makes this such a weird thing for me is I know absolutely nothing about this character. I did some research, and I think he had like a cartoon or something. I know he had an NES game on top of this, but the thing is, I have consumed 0 media involving this character. I don't know anything about him, and yet he looks super familiar to me. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than I feel sort of nostalgic about him, even though I know absolutely nothing about him, nor have I ever had any dealings with him in the entire history of my life. It could be that he just looks kind of vaguely like a generic Hanna-Barbera character, but I got this game, and I guess we should take a look and see what it's about. For good or for ill. And, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's because this looks like such a generic cartoon character that it just resonates with me, but I've genuinely never seen this character, nor do I know anything about it. I mean, I guess if you colored him green, he'd look a little bit like the Great Gazoo, maybe, but there's evil on the Erath. We must stop it. Okay. Apprentice World Washer. This definitely feels like a children's cartoon. Okay, so what sort of game are we? What the hell are you? Okay, let's go to this place. Okay, so they went with the old school theme of if we don't have a better idea of what to make our game, let's make it a platformer. The only other genre I felt really contains so much of we don't know what to do, so let's just make it a X genre would be RPGs on the Super Nintendo, and only on like the Super Famicom. Because that thing had like every... What? Okay. I guess I'm a giant chicken now, for reasons. Sure, let's have giant chicken reasons. Oh, that is some slippery platforming. Okay, can't jump on those guys, I guess. What's L? I'm a chicken again, jump. Okay. Okay, so that's how you deal with things with punch. I completely forgot I had other buttons other than A and B for some reason. I guess I've just been playing too many NES Famicom games for another thing I'm doing. But it doesn't look too bad, and that's kind of a neat effect. That's kind of creative. I like that. I will say though, like the overall like platforming, you spit feathers at your opponent. That's okay. The platforming feels a little bit slippery. If it wasn't for that, this would be not too bad. I could deal with less slippery platforming, although this was sort of the time of like slippery Me Too platformers, so I guess that makes sense. And we just got eaten by some giant black hole to the netherworld of flower. What the hell? Okay. So this game is weird. okay with weird things. I feel like this is like the Bonk game that never was, because Bonk always had all those bizarre transformations as well. I think the Super Famicom one had a bunch of really bizarre transformations. So yeah, this kind of feels a little bit like Bonk in just how much like it's a basic platformer, but it's just weird in its like power-ups. And you'd think like the extra spider legs would make you stick to platforms or something, but it doesn't seem to. Okay. Was that like some kind of bonus extra secret door that the other secret door wasn't really like prepared to let us know about? What are you doing, Widget? What is with the secret doors on top of other secret doors? Explain some things. Is this... Okay, so the bug is an evolution of the chicken, I guess? I thought they were like alternative transformations. Okay. These transformations are really kind of weird. And you're constantly moving forward with this one. That's a bit odd. That's a really short, like, level segment, something. Okay. This I can get behind. This at least kind of makes sense. Give me some, like, RoboCop, arm cannon, Mega Man nonsense. Let's go. This isn't too bad. But I'm definitely getting some vibe of Bonk. Okay, and we're ranked. And I guess those blue things were like necessary collectibles? What's the experience points for? Okay, let's watch out for some tidal waves. L. Oh, no, I wanted the arm cannon. Let me transform back. Hey, a shield. Awesome. I gotta admit, I really like the sprite work here. Like, they're bright, they're colorful, they're huge. I love, like, the huge detailed sprites. Is that, like, a paper airplane I just jumped on? Like a hang glider or something? Neat. I gotta say, the platforming could use some work, but everything else about this game just kind of comes across as, you know, for a Me Too platformer, it feels pretty quality. Hell of a lot better than, like, Bubsy. Oh, that was a cool effect. Oh, now we're underwater. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, and I've got, like, octopus tentacles now. And now I have actual octopus tentacles. Okay. So this game is weird, but so far I'm digging it. I like weird games. Sure, let's go. Okay, and you swim with the D-pad. Okay, and then you, like, propel yourself with the B button. Okay, I can make that work. The shoulder buttons don't seem to actually do anything, nor does the X button, so it's like a 3-button control scheme, which means you could almost pretty much play this on a Nintendo, like NES. I don't know if those will hurt me or if those are backgrounds, so we'll avoid that. But aside from like that weird like one level that was like, I guess it wasn't even a level. It was like a room that was like 5 seconds long. Aside from like some weird pacing like that, so far I'm thinking this is a pretty good game, all things considered. And I didn't exactly spend all that much on it. I think I spent like $5. Ooh, there's some slowdown. But for $5, yeah, I'm kind of digging Super Widget so far. It definitely feels like a game that people who like Bonk would really enjoy too, because it's got that sort of weird power-up angle. What's S? Scuba! Yes! Oh, you've got like a little submarine propeller. That's delightful. Whoa, okay. So what's your whole deal? Oh, it's gonna follow me. Okay, now I'm Aquaman Widget, or something. Actually, it looks kind of vaguely like a cow in this form, I think. but yeah, it's a little bit easy, but there's nothing wrong with easy if it's interesting. And I think it is thus far pretty interesting for a basic platformer anyway. Okay. So I guess we have to go rescue Brian. Or Brain, I don't know, I'm only half reading. Yeah, okay, this is my... It's a little slower, but I like this power-up. Mega Man style. The music's pretty good. I can't, I don't think I can jump over there. Whoa, okay. Yeah, this definitely feels like it's almost sort of like a bonk game they had to change the license from. Okay, this form's a little uncontrollable. And it's because you're currently forced to move forward, which makes utilizing them kind of awkward. Oh god, it's all Casino Night Zone all over again. When will people learn that wasn't a well-designed level? It looked nice, sure, but it was not well-designed. Music's got a really nice beat. Can I get in there to get whatever that rotating doohickey is? Push. Shield power. Yeah, this area looks just really nice. What was that one Super Famicom game that had some like really nice environments? Do-Re-Mi Fantasy. This kind of visually, the world design a little bit with like the backgrounds and stuff kind of reminds me a bit of that. I don't think it's anywhere near as good as Do-Re-Mi, but still, it's very pretty. And I like the sort of unique aesthetic it's got going for it. I don't think you're going over that Widge. He just looks so angry when he goes down, like, look. Happy. Jump. Yeah. Come back, please. Oh, moving platforms. That's a little bit awkward. Okay, there we go. I'm still not sure what these blue thingies do, but blue thingies. Ooh, there look like there's an extra door over there. Now, does that lead to a secret area because it's a little bit more out of the way? Okay, it looks like we can drop down from above. Okay. Yeah, we got some more widget coins, or whatever. That reminds me a lot of the portals in Illusion of Gaia that are just like doorways with stars in them. I think Evo, Search for Eden, had the same thing. Okay, I know that's not what they are, but let's just pause for a sec. Those like yellow bits on the underside, like those two big yellow bulbuses or whatever, those look like eyeballs. And I didn't, oh well. I don't know what these coins are, but there seem to be less blue ones, so they're more important, maybe. Super Widget Punch! Oh god! Whoa! Okay, that's a little slippery. Oh, I don't want to get hit by you. Grab that. Okay, now I just gotta stick to this side and wait for that spiky ball. Jump. Okay. Oh, okay, that was unexpected. Ah. Okay, so it's getting a little bit Donkey Kong Country minecart level on us. Well, I can duck, so that's important to know. Grab all the widget coins. I must use them to buy wallpaper to retile my widget house. To prove how widget I am. Jump. Okay. Should be less of a problem now if I take him out. Now, we just have to duck. Okay. Whoop. Oh, there's a blue coin I missed. Oh well, I guess we have to go this way. Ah! Okay, you can't jump on things. Let's try again. Okay, see, that was super slippery. When you grab a power-up, you just seem to like lose all control, which is not ideal. But I'm kind of digging this game. Ah, yeah, I was standing a bit into him. Okay, let's just there. Now I won't fall in. It's definitely getting a bit more challenging. And I can appreciate decent difficulty curves, so that's nice. Punch. Okay. Oh no! No! Aw. I thought that was the duck one, not the jump one. I have a lot of lives. They give you tons of lives. Nothing wrong with that though. Just gonna pose a challenge. Give you some shots at getting what you want to get done. I don't have a problem with that. It's a little weird you can like jump through the platform like I did though. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, so jump. Punch. Okay. Duck one. Oh, he's a little Blavis. Ooh. Yeah! Haha, there we go. And I got the blue coin of necessity. Okay, what is S? What's L? Chicken. What? This guy takes a lot of hits. Okay, well, at least they start you out back here. Let's use super buff powers. I can jump on the... Oh, I see. The chicken can jump on a little bit more that the others can't. Okay. Interesting. So they're actually a lot more situational than you'd think. Oh, that's a problem. I can just stand in here. Okay, that's actually a strategy, though. Like, you can literally just stand in there, and so long as you dodge that laser, you're fine. So I think that'll be like our desperation move. Desperation move! Or maybe I was just juggling him through an invulnerability state so it didn't hit me? Interesting. Huh. Okay. So the question is, does this just keep going until I hit him? Huh. Okay. Okay, this boss is definitely challenging. I can appreciate that, though. I wonder if his attacks are actually tied to his animation, because he's pulling a lever. Like, if we hit him before he pulls that lever, does that prevent him from actually, like, going out with that attack? Ah! Alright, this is our 0 life. Last chance. Okay. Ah. Yeah, that platforming is a little bit slippery. But I gotta admit, for a game I paid like $5 for, I gotta say Super Widget's pretty damn good. I don't know if it's rare, I don't know if it's expensive, but I'm happy with it. It was a good use of money. Honestly, in the small pack of games I bought with this is, at least from what I played thus far, the best of him. That might not be saying a lot, but still, you know, Super Widget, pretty solid. If you like Bonk, you might like this, because it does feel very Bonk-inspired. But regardless, it's a solid platformer, if a little bit slippery. The aesthetic's quite nice. And just check this one out if you like platformers. Pretty good. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.